Hi guys. I told you I would do this. It's gonna be a work in progress. Excuse me, my dogs are running wild. My kids are at school and apparently I'm just a mess today. Whew, let me block that out. There, now there's not so much going on. So I want to talk to you guys today about my depression and my anxiety, my PTSD. Yeah. So I was diagnosed 2 years ago with depression after I got into a car accident. And actually one of my other videos has the bridge. If you go back, just kind of like my view, I actually am going across that bridge that I got into my accident on. So y'all can go back and look at that. But I wrecked my truck. Now, I wrecked it in October 2 years ago. This coming up October, 9 months will be 3 years, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. That following Christmas, I lost my grandmother to stage 5 lung cancer. The summer before I got into my accident, my daughter's custody agreement went through to where she is to live with her father out of the state of Alaska. All that together kind of piled up on me, and I was a wreck. I started my medicines. Sorry, my dogs. Go, lay down. Then, this last summer 2019, I was diagnosed with anxiety. And so with my anxiety, the thing was, stop it, quit. I mainly have anxiety over bridges because of my accident. I do not go over 45 on bridges, no matter, in the summer I can do it, but when it's like middle of the summer I can do it, but when it's still in that spring and fall area where it gets colder, I don't do it. So what happened with my accident is I was driving in my truck. I had nothing in the bed of my truck. It was the first frost. I had it in 2-wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive. I was coming down the little hill, very little hill, and I hit the bridge at 55. Next thing I know, it's a split highway, so, hey, get off the couch. It's a split highway, so one direction is on one side, then you have a break, and then the other direction is on the other side. So I didn't have to worry about oncoming traffic except for what was coming behind me. No cars in front of me. I ping-ponged in between the guardrails, and I did not blow any airbags. But after I ping-ponged, I was facing away from the oncoming traffic, so on this side. And like, this is where I'm going to North Pole from Moose Creek. A truck came up. Bam! I'll insert the pictures here of the aftermath so you guys can see what happened. The truck said he was doing 45. He hit me so hard, my glasses flew off. The item I was holding in my hand, which was not my phone. My phone was not in my hand. It was, I think it was my vape. I had my vape in my hand. It flew out, couldn't find it. So the accident was pretty horrific for me. I was scared. I thought I was gonna roll over, in 30-foot ditch that's known as the flood control. My grandma passing, it's still hard for me. She passed 2 days after Christmas that year, the following December. No, it was the December before I got into my accident, is when she passed. yeah, I'm still dealing with it. I have a bunch of stuff up from when, to remind me of her and stuff like that. Y'all ignore the dogs. I don't know what they're doing. They're just crazy. My anxiety came from the bridges. My depression came from that, and then just not being able to have my daughter, you know, all the time. Now I only get to see her during the summers, during Christmas, if I choose to pay for her ticket up. The court did order that her father pays for her to come back and forth, because I don't beat my children. I don't, you know, there's no restraining order or anything like that saying that I've beat my children or whatever. King, stop! You know, so it's not like that type of situation. He just makes more money. There's more schooling down there to help with her, her special education and stuff like that. And it still hurts. I talk to his office as I can. That's why when if you guys seen my cash envelope video, I do have a cash envelope for her. That way when she gets here, you know, it's her money. She does what she likes with it. I don't touch it. I don't tell her what to buy or anything like that. You know, the last few weeks since Christmas break got over with, I've had a really, really hard time dealing mentally with just life. And it was hard. I broke down several times. I made a mistake. It didn't hurt nobody, but I was venting to one of my bosses, and he turned around and called the police to do a well check on me at my main base in Fairbanks, not in Moose Creek. So that, of course, came with rumors that when everyone saw me talking to him and stuff like that, they don't know about what. So, I mean, the rumors come around and everything else, and it's hard, definitely. It's mind-boggling. It takes a lot out of you. For 2 weeks, I didn't talk to anybody at my work because I was upset that they thought I would actually do something. I prefer, if I feel I'm in the need that I need pain relief, I will go get a tattoo. I have tattoos. I love my tattoos. Well, you can't see. I will go get tattoos. I have 2 on my back. I have 1 on my thigh. I would prefer to go get tattoos for my pain release because 1, I'm getting them that mean something to me. I'm getting them that show, you know, just stuff. Y'all are crazy. So occasionally I'll get a piercing or 2, but I haven't. I'm getting ready to be 35 this year. I'm done with the piercings. The tattoos, you know, they'll be with me forever. You know, I've done a lot of soul searching since I've had the 3 days off. And, you know, I know I need to work on myself for a while. So that's what my depression, my anxiety, my PTSD is something I don't want to get into, just because I will probably have an anxiety attack from that, just talking about it. I did get back into therapy and stuff like that, so that's a plus. My therapy is paid through my insurance. I just have to pay a small copay, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, depression, you know, I tried to explain to my boyfriend, or my significant other, whatever you want to call him, how depression is for me. And the best way I find I can say it to him is my mind is battling my own mind. Hey! You crazy dogs, y'all want one? Y'all can have one. So, yeah, it's definitely a struggle. My King Kong, King, come here. So this is my King Kong. Come on, let me get up here. He is my untrained service dog. He comes to me when he knows I'm having an episode of depression or anxiety, or when I just don't feel good. Oh, you the boobies. So he, dogs out. He is untrained. We eventually will get him trained. So yeah. So with that, I mean, I don't know if I'm even gonna post this video, y'all, just because it feels like I'm just rambling about stuff that I don't need to ramble about. You know, I've never tried to commit suicide. I never wanted to hurt myself. I've never hurt myself, except for this tattoo. I did get this tattoo done a year and a half ago when I knew I was in a bad place. It took pain, mental pain away and gave me physical pain. But it gave me something that some might look upon it as, don't do that to your body, mama. They might hate on it. Some people love it. Knock it off. But for me, this is my body. It's my decision. I choose to get a tattoo on and have a inked scar, if you will, of something that is meaning to me. Now this one, you probably won't be able to see it, is all my kids' names, their birth dates. This represents the Superman because, I mean, I love Superman. The feather is there just to show a little bit more detail. Before it got done, I mean, it would just kind of look plain, so it just added a little sparkle. I do plan on getting one right here for my grandmother. It's going to be a blue jay with rainbow feathers. Or, I don't know if I'm going to do a rainbow feather, but it's going to be a blue jay. And it's going to have a banner that says, it's going to be a blue jay holding a rose that has a banner. I don't know if I want it like hanging out of its mouth to the rose. I don't know, but the banner is going to say, in loving memory of Gigi, which is great grandma to my kids. And that's what we just over time called her. My dogs are insane. I apologize. And then under the banner, I'm just going to have her birthday and the date she passed. So that will come soon. That's not going to be, I need physical pain. And to fill y'all in, that's when someone cuts himself, it's their body, you know, you do what you do. Please, if you are thinking about hurting yourself, call someone. Call the hotline. Call someone. Don't do it. This is my pain relief. I mean, if y'all can afford it, do tattoos, do piercings, do something. You know, it's your body. Do something that's gonna remember what it was done for. Do you know what I mean? You know, if someone passes away, you just can't deal with it. Get a memory tattoo. If, you know, your dog passes away, get a memory tattoo of your dog. Hey! I think my female's in heat. Come lay down. You know, just, you know, if you're just, life's pulling you into a same thing, you know, we have all these ribbons that support suicide awareness, stuff like that. So y'all, don't hurt yourself. You know, find an escape. My escape is tattoos. Of course, I can never afford them, so I just try to talk to anyone. My therapy helps with that. My boyfriend helps with that. Significant other, whatever you may like to call him. Reading. I have so many books, y'all, and I've read most of them. I sink my head into a book, and I live that book. I put myself in there, so my phone's going off. Oh well. But y'all, I just wanted to fill you in, and yeah, people know when I have my bad days and people know when I have a good day, and usually when something abrupt happens, I usually get anxiety, but I deal with it on a day-to-day basis. I'm sorry if this is just a rant, but I wanted to let y'all know. Hey! I wanted to let y'all know what's going on, and I probably will not upload this video because of that. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day.